Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce here with you as we get ready for a little NBA action on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Boston Celtics. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more at halftime.
And there the Celtics earlier getting set to play. It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. And it's Green in at the power forward position. And for the Celtics,
well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
So Golden State will get the first possession. To the middle, number 5. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
First free throw is good.
You know, it's always strange to see how a team will react when they lose one of their biggest stars. Last season, the Celtics were thought to be dead in the water when Rondo tore his ACL, but they actually rallied and went on a winning streak after the injury.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Well, Clark, as you said, with Rondo and the Celtics, they would go on to win the next 7 right after his injury, and overall, Steve played better than expected the rest of the way.
Sometimes that's the way these things go, Kevin. A star player goes down, everybody else kind of steps up, and instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they use it as a rallying cry. And all those role players for Boston really picked up the extra slack, and I thought they made a great push to end that season after the Rondo injury.
Here's Curry. After the made shot from White, 4 on the clock. The shot's good from Wiggins.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Number 36, guarded by Curry. And here's Brown outside. Green with the rebound. On defense, the Celtics. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying, Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris. So it's Boston now. After the made shot from Green. Brown, good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Thompson against White. They set the pick. Thompson passes to Curry. Dishes it to Green. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
They grab their own miss, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. The shot is off. Excellent D there from White. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the basket by Al Horford. And that one's good.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Brown outside. Number 36, guarded by Curry. Good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Scooped up. Horford off target at the rim.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
It's Curry with the drive. Uncovered, and another basket for Golden State. Boston with the ball, trailing by 2. The dish now to Brown. 0, guarded by Green. Rebounded by Wiggins.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Back to Brown. Shot on the wing. There's the bucket. Good. Brown's got 5 points so far. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Curry kicks to Thompson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Warriors making a switch here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, last season I think officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild was on in full cycle.
And so it's Boston with it. It's a 3-point game. Back to Brown. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but, not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era for with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they've hoisted a championship banner very close to another, but it's just time to move on. And that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and the Celtics now in rebuilding mode.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Boston. Thompson outside, from outside the arc. The shot misses, and it's Boston the other way. Outside, White. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Different look here for the Warriors. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07, when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8th seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
And so it's Boston with it. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Moody. Here's Poole. Off target from outside. Well, back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about. 19 and 22, as you said. But I remember an early road trip that, had them go 6-1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve was a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
Warriors trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
.143 left to play in the first.
They've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Back to Williams. Again, Williams missing. The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Fires the 3, and the shot's good from Poole.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Number 13. They get the rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Guys, the Celtics went from being a powerhouse in the East and middle of the pack last season, but they still protected their home court as well as anybody. Easy to find inspiration here with the parquet floor under your shoes and the banners hanging over top.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. .104 left to play here in the first. You do have to love the parquet floor here, as you said, Clark. Pride certainly a factor last season, as the Celtics were able to finish, Steve, with a 27-13 record here at their home.
And even though the Celtics would end up just as the 7th seed in the East, you knew they would control their home floor just because of their veteran experience, their talent, their coaching. So they were really able to ride that home court into the playoffs.
Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. He passes it to Griffin. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Green inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Here's Griffin. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Celtics leading by 5. Picked by Griffin. Number 13. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Iguodala with a screen on Griffin. Kicks it to Iguodala. Passes to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Iguodala gets the bucket.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Picked by Griffin. Lets the three fly. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. And there's the pass to Poole. Green, the screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And offensively, Kevin, he's got a lot he can bring to the table, given the situation. You know, he can give you 20-plus without showing you the same move twice. And it's that varied offensive game that really keeps defenses off balance.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
Both free throws good from Poole. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
Not many teams, guys, in the East did very well against the West last season, and that in mind, you could call Boston's 14-16 record against the conference better than most.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 6. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 7 points in the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Number 13. No good from the wing. And for the Celtics against the West, even in the shortened season, they were having a lot of trouble with some of the bigger lineups, Steve. More of the up-tempo teams out west.
Well, the Celtics were old and a little bit small, too. Kevin Garnett played center last year, So they played a lot of small lineups, and when you're small and you're old, sometimes, that's going to cost you, particularly on the road.
And Boston has possession after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Number 28, good on the 7-footer. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Elbow shot. Again, Golden State.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Number 4. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. He has 5.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Warriors trail by 4. They set the pick. Pass Kapoor. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Number 13. And down it goes, jamming that one home. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Different look here for the Warriors. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Curry gets the screen from Thompson. The 3. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 8 points. Celtics leading by 4. The tray. Warriors with the rebound. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The shot, no good.
Great dunkers should not blow wide open opportunities like those. I'm embarrassed for him.
Gets it to go. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
So it's the Warriors now. 6-point game. Wiggins, light covering. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. He passes to Wiggins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And this club shot 77% as a team last year. Good, not spectacular, but solid.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games. Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. 0. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green feeds it to Curry. Thompson. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Hits the outside fadeaway. Curry's got 10.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set and did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Warriors trail by 4. Thompson left side. Thompson left side. Just 5 to shoot. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And Boston has possession. Brown with it. He's got 10. 0. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Passes it to Wiggins. Wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 8 points for him.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
0. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And the shot is good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. He dishes it to Thompson. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Green. From downtown, the rebound by the Celtics. Pass to White. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
The Warriors making a switch here, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. .125 left to play here in the half. The feed to Curry. Clock at 6. Now pass to Wiggins. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 10.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Number 36, guarded by Curry. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 3. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
But you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Back to Green. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 3 rebounds now in this one. White drives in. On the wing, Brown. From deep. Kept alive. Horford kicks to Brown. Second chance shot. And another basket for Boston. 8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Boston on top, up by 5. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend is finally upon us, and on this Friday night, it's time for the halftime show. Out in Boston, the Celtics with the lead against the Warriors. They've been having their way inside, a huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. And the Warriors are still in it and going all out. The offense has been firing on all cylinders. This team is cooking. Stephen Curry with an amazing start. He has 12 points and is also helping set the table. Who's ready to eat? That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Boston, Massachusetts. The skyscrapers all lit up overlooking downtown.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Celtics leading by 5. Dishes to Brown. 0. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Warriors trail by 8. And taken away by Brown. Number 36. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Warriors shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Curry kicks to Thompson. Wiggins. Number 5, guarded by Horford. From 11 feet away. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
That free throw good from Wiggins. Celtics leading by 7. He feeds it to White. Inside. Brown. Good. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, and a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Green. He's got 6 to the inside. Thompson. And that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Fires from the corner. And it's Boston with another.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Pass to Wiggins. The dish to Green. Kicks to Curry. Feeds it to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Celtics leading by 7. Back to Brown. 0. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 17.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Celtics. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Green. Offensive rebound. Drops in the layup for 2.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
The Celtics have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Six to shoot. Passes it to White. The shot. Here's Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. It would have been a 3-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
For Boston, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one drops. The Warriors making a switch here. Griffin hits them both. Now Curry. 12 points for him. Back to Green. He passes to Moody. The pass to Wiggins. There's the 3. That's good.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. 0. Guarded by Green. It's Brown on the wing. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Brown's got 15 points.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Warriors trail by 10. Back to Green. Backs in. Turnaround Jay. And that one comes up a bit short.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. He dishes it to Curry. On the money from 12 feet away. He's got 14.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. It's Brown with the drive. He kicks it to Griffin. Launches it. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Thompson passes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And Green gets it to go.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Brown. Number 36. Drops it in from 11 feet. 10 points for him.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
Pass to Moody. Thompson, a screen on White. Number 33. Again, Golden State. Celtics leading by 7. The feed now to White. Intercepted. Green with a screen on White. Outside Curry. Dishes to Thompson. He feeds it to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
And Boston has possession, following the 3 from Green. Griffin sets the screen for Brown. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Brown's got 17.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Thompson with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Boston with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Brown outside. No good.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low. I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over him.
White drives in. Goes up on the wing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. .153 left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Wiggins. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 4. Number 13. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Boston.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Come on, you can get this.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different. You got it!
Here's Wiggins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
That's good from Wiggins. Celtics leading by 3. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. The dish to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. And the pass to Wiggins. He nails it, and we're tied up. 19 points in the game. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Number 4. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Poole. Backing down. And it's Golden State with another. Number 11. It's off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17-footers.
Here's Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Boston trailing. On the wing, Williams. Tries a 3. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. The 3. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 5.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
Number 11, defended by Poole. Number 11, rejected by Poole. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. He passes to Wiggins. Takes a 3. Count that one. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And here are the Warriors now. Again, Golden State.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And here is Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Number 13. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the three.
Warriors leading by 5. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Wiggins.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now a timeout called by Boston. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. And the Celtics with possession here. Steph Curry with the rebound. The pass to Wiggins. Kicks it to Thompson. From past the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
And he makes both free throws. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry. Feeds to Thompson. Five on the clock. Back to Curry. Stolen away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. He dishes it to White. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. So he gets them both. So it's the Warriors now. 6-point lead. Outside Curry. Number 5, guarded by Horford. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one is off. Can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Celtics trail by 6. Number 36. It goes straight through with the swish. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. Tries to keep it alive. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. And it's White with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. 0. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Curry attacking. Number 5. Count it, and the foul. That one on Horford.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish. You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good free throw shooting team. That hasn't always been a strength of the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better in that area.
And for the Warriors, Clark convert they did as they shot just under 79% from the free throw line last year. That was good for fourth in the NBA. Steve, not bad considering their centers are not known for their good free throw shooting to begin with.
No, but their guards are just ridiculously effective shooting the ball. In fact, anytime there was a technical foul last year, it was like there was a fight to get to the line. They had so many people to choose from, but that's a big part of the success of this club, just the incredible shooting, both from the perimeter and from the foul line.
And so it's Golden State with it after the missed 3 from Brown. Thompson outside. It's tipped.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The Warriors leading. Wiggins, he's covered by Brown. Thompson outside. Thompson right side. Some solid defense from White.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
So they take the lead. And the Celtics lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Pass to Wiggins. Green, the screen. Wiggins, he's covered by Brown. And that's good off the glass that time.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
And here's Boston. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Launches a 3. Count the bucket. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Thompson outside. Green up on top. He passes to Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Celtics with the lead. 0. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
.131 left in the game. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 2. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. And Boston has possession. 0. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Wiggins. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 0. Guarded by Green. 0. Sinks it.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Warriors shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Thompson off the pick from Green. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Off target from three-point range.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
Yeah, as long as they concentrate, get a good look at the basket, make this a smart possession, they should be in good shape.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Green with the ball.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
With the lead pass, number 5. Count it!
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. It's a 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they're drawing up the only thing they can here. You just get off a quick one and then go ahead and foul.
I think free throws are going to be front and center the rest of the way here.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Wiggins. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He hushed them up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think.
And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Curry with the 3. Great D that time from White. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Green. Offline. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.